Asparagus is one of those incredible vegetables. The plant itself, remember the lily family, the plant lasts about 8 to 10 years. The older the plant is, the fatter the stalk. So if you see those little tiny pencil ones, that's a plant that's probably a year or two old. As you get those big fat babies, those guys are probably 6, 7, 8 years old. Now when I check asparagus, I want to make sure that it's nice and green and firm. If it's nice and green but not quite so firm, I can chop off the bottoms, put them in a glass of water, let them sit for about 24 hours. Ideally, I want to use these guys within about 4 or 5 days of buying them. Keep them nice and moist. Now, when it's time to prepare them, what I do is peel the bottoms. Now, I've had baby asparagus, super thin, pencil thin asparagus that didn't have a whole lot of fiber down here, and I just snapped them off and ate them like that. But what I'm doing, because these guys are a little bit older, they're going to be more tender as they get towards the tip, tougher down here. So, since most of the fiber is on the outside, I lay this down on a surface. I don't do that because I might snap them. Lay them down and peel them very quickly. So when it comes time to trim these guys, what I'm going to do is grab one of the stalks, grab it at the tip and at the bottom, and bend it. Now, typically where it breaks, that's where the tough fiber ends and the more tender part begins. So I'm going to use this one from the tip to the middle as the template where I'm going to cut the rest of them. And now I'm going to trim these guys. So let me show you what we do with these guys. I've got these gorgeous tips. And what I want to do is tie them into a bundle. Now this is important because when I tie them into a bundle, it's going to keep them nice and secure, kind of close against each other. And I won't have to hunt out little individual pieces of asparagus when I cook them in boiling water. The way we do this, I'm going to take my string, hold it with my finger. I'm going to wrap it 1, 2, 3. Flip it over. 1, 2, 3. Cut it, and then tie those two ends together. If I were just to tie it in the middle, I run the danger of, number one, the asparagus sliding out. And number two, if I lift out the bundle, especially if I'm dealing with longer stalks, it can snap in half on me. So this is going to be really easy to retrieve out of the water. Put this on a clean towel and just let it kind of drain just for a second. Okay, that's it. Little drizzle of butter, little hollandaise, little olive oil, you really can't go wrong, but that is perfectly cooked asparagus. Now this is fully cooked. If I was going to use this in a salad, I might have undercooked it slightly. This is built to be eaten right now, and it's going to taste amazing. Doesn't need salt. Incredible flavor. Still has a little bit of crisp to it, but it doesn't have that dirt, uncooked flavor. All right. This is really, really tasty stuff. Give this a shot.